Hello and welcome to Math Valley. Today we have another Math Olympiad problem, and without making any ado, let's start solving this. So problem is, what is the numerator of the expression a minus under root a square minus b square whole divided by a plus under root a square minus b square plus a plus under root a square minus b square whole divided by a minus under root a square minus b square. So first we have to simplify this expression, and what will be the answer? We have to find the numerator in the final answer. So let's start solving this. But before that, I would like to ask you to press a like button just below the video link, and if you want such a exciting videos, please make sure that you subscribe this channel. So let's start this. First, I will write down the whole expression as it is. So we have a minus under root a square minus b square whole divided by a plus under root a square minus b square plus a plus under root a square minus b square whole divided by a minus under root a square minus b square. So you can see in the first fraction and second fraction, there are no terms which can be directly cancelled out. So we will make a cross multiplication over here. So the numerator of first fraction will be multiplied with the denominator of second fraction and vice versa. Since we can see the numerator of the first fraction and the denominator of the second fraction, which are going to multiply with each other, are the same. So we can write the a minus under root a square minus b square whole bracket square, since the both numbers are same. Therefore, r is equal to a minus under root a square minus b square whole bracket square. Then this plus sign. Again, we have to multiply the denominator of first fraction with the numerator of second fraction. And again, these two numbers are exactly same. Then their multiplication or product will return us the square of the given number, that is a plus under root a square minus b square whole bracket square. Then in the denominator, we will multiply both the denominators, that is a plus under root a square minus b square times a minus under root a square minus b square. So let's further modify it. In first bracket in the numerator, we have first number minus second number whole bracket square. So we will use expansion of a minus b whole bracket square. So what is the expansion? Formula for that is a square of first term minus 2 times the product of two terms, that is a under root a square minus b square plus the square of second term. Since the second term is in the root, so root will be cancelled out and its square will be a square minus b square. Then plus, again we have a plus under root a square minus b square whole bracket square as a second term in the numerator. So we'll apply a plus b whole bracket squares expansion formula here. So what this formula says, the square of first term, that is a square, plus 2 times product of two terms, that is a under root a square minus b square plus the square of second term. Again, the second term is in the root or in the radical. Then the square will cancel out the radical, and the returning number will be a square minus b square. Then whole divided by, now you can see in the denominator we have the first number plus second number in the first bracket, and first number minus second number in the second brackets. So this is nothing but the expansion of a square minus b square. So our a is a itself here and b is under root a square minus b square. So we can write it as a square minus the square of second term, that is under root a square minus b square whole bracket square. So in the denominator, now we will cancel out some things, that is minus 2a under root a square minus b square and positive 2a under root a square minus b square, means these two numbers are same with odd signs, then they will be cancelled out with each other. Again, a square is 4 times here with the same sign, that is positive, so it will return 4 times a square. Then again minus b square is 2 times here, will return its addition as minus 2 a square, sorry, b square whole divided by, so this a square will be as it is, then this square and square root will be cancelled out, and the remaining things will be in the bracket as a square minus b square. Let's further modify it. It will return as a square 4a square minus 2b square whole divided by, now this negative sign or negative one will be distributed inside the bracket with each term, and that will return as a square minus a square plus b square. And the final step here, 4a square minus 2b square will be remain in the numerator, and in the denominator we have two terms with odd sign, that is a square positive, a square negative will be cancelled out, and only b square will be remain in the denominator. Now let's focus on the main problem. We have to we have to simplify this given expression and had to be found the numerator of the answer, and here is our final answer. And in this answer we have numerator 4a square minus 2b square, therefore our option C is correct. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good time.